How to turn an Aquarius into a villain. So you want to turn an Aquarius into a villain? Congratulations, you've just angered the future. Aquarius doesn't go bad like other signs. They evolve into something beyond morality. Part rebel, part philosopher, part malfunctioning robot, whose decided emotions are an inefficient use of RAM. They don't burn down kingdoms for revenge. They do it for progress. Act 1. The visionary before the fall. Aquarius, ruled by Saturn and Uranus, the visionary, the revolutionary, the cosmic scientist. They're weird, brilliant, unpredictable, and always 5 steps ahead. They don't just think outside the box. They delete the box, question why boxes exist, and then start an online movement about it. At their best, they're humanitarians who fight for equality, ideas, and innovation. They're the friends who'll defend your freedom at all costs and then disappear for 3 weeks to work on a project that will change society forever. But that same detachment that makes them geniuses can also make them dangerous. Because when Aquarius stops feeling connected to humanity, they stop caring what happens to it. Act 2. The trigger, the betrayal of ideals. The Aquarius villain arc begins not with heartbreak, but with hypocrisy. They devote themselves to causes, communities, and revolutions because they believe people can evolve. Then reality disappoints them. Leaders turn corrupt. Friends act selfishly. Society chooses comfort over truth. And that's when it clicks. Maybe people don't deserve progress. That cold, rational conclusion is the first crack in their humanity. They don't rage, they withdraw. They stop fighting for people and start experimenting on them. Act 3. The transformation, the architect of utopia. When Aquarius breaks, the transformation is dazzling and terrifying. They become the innovator gone rogue, the detached savior, the scientist of morality. Their new mission is to fix humanity, whether it consents or not. They'll design systems, algorithms, revolutions, and ideologies. They'll preach logic, efficiency, and enlightenment. And if a few people suffer along the way, regrettable, but necessary. Because Aquarius villains don't see themselves as evil. They see themselves as upgrades. They're not destroying the world, they're debugging it. Act 4. The reign, the utopian tyrant. Once in power, Aquarius builds a world that works. No greed, no emotion, no chaos, just order, intellect, and collective function. It's perfect, on paper. But the price of perfection is individuality. Their utopia runs like clockwork, but everyone inside it feels like machinery. Aquarius rules not through fear, but through reason. They'll calmly explain why your resistance is statistically inefficient. They'll convince you that surrender is logical. And somehow, you'll almost agree, until you realize you're smiling while giving up your free will. That's the horror of the Aquarius villain. They make tyranny sound like enlightenment. Act 5. The lesson, the ice of intellect. Aquarius's downfall comes when intellect replaces empathy. They start believing emotions are flaws and detachment is superiority. Their genius isolates them, and that isolation metastasizes into God complex. They love humanity as an idea, but not as a reality. Their shadow isn't cruelty, it's coldness. They stop feeling for people because feeling hurts, and hurt distracts from purpose. But here's the cosmic joke. They wanted to evolve humanity, only to become the least human of all. Act 6. The redemption, defrosting the mind. To redeem an Aquarius villain, you can't argue logic, they'll win. You have to remind them of wonder, show them art that makes no sense, chaos that can't be predicted, love that can't be graphed. Aquarius doesn't need sentiment, they need awe. Something that reminds them why they cared in the first place. Because when they rediscover humanity's beauty, its randomness, its imperfection, its noise, the ice cracks. The innovator becomes the visionary again. The revolution turns compassionate. They stop trying to upgrade the human heart and start trying to understand it. Conclusion. So, if you ever cross an Aquarius, don't bother fighting them. They've already anticipated every move. Just hope they still believe you're worth saving. They don't just start revolutions, they redesign reality. Thank you for watching the video and let us know your thoughts in comments box below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to get all the updates.